Kim Minch with a weekly update from the ICCAC. This week we will be covering the Athletes of the Week, some scores from over the weekend, and the 2013 ICCAC JUCO Jamboree coming up this Saturday. First, the Athletes of the Week. Volleyball Athlete of the Week is freshman Peyton Hilton from Kirkwood. Hilton has 40 kills in the last 15 sets, averaging 8 per set. Hilton also has 15 blocks in the last 15 sets to lead Kirkwood to a 5th place ranking and a 21-5 record. For men's soccer, Offensive Athlete of the Week is Juan Carrillo from Marshalltown. Carrillo had 3 assists against Indian Hills last week. Carrillo also scored a penalty kick goal in the last few minutes of the game to put him up to 21 points on the season. Men's soccer Defensive Athlete of the Week is Kike Fernandez from Iowa Western. Fernandez has played a key role in the Reavers' last 9 shutouts. Fernandez also scored 2 goals and 1 assist on the season. Football Offensive Athlete of the Week is running back Dontrell Chance from DuPage. Chance had 12 carries for 140 yards and 1 touchdown in last week's game against Ellsworth. Chance is now up to 402 yards this season. Football Defensive Athlete of the Week is middle linebacker Devin Coney from DuPage. Coney had 9 solo tackles and 6 unassisted tackles in the game against Ellsworth. Coney also had 2 sacks in the game. Next up, some results from this weekend's competitions. The MSC had 3 thrilling games this past weekend. Number 2, Iowa Western ended its 16-game regular season winning streak with a loss to number 5, Georgia Military College, 38-48. Turnovers were key in the Reavers' loss as quarterback Connor Brevard threw for 4 interceptions. Ellsworth fell to DuPage 9-17 in a conference matchup. Quarterback Oscar Ross threw for 222 yards and 1 touchdown in the game, but threw a costly interception that went back for a touchdown in the loss. Iowa Central picked up its 2nd win on the season, beating North Dakota State College of Science 16-0 in another conference matchup. The Trentons recorded 3 sacks and 73 tackles in the game to help keep the Wildcats scoreless. In men's soccer last weekend, Iowa Western beat Scott 8-0. This is the Reavers' 9th straight shutout win. Nyack beat Indian Hills 5-3. Forward Tim Roberts had 2 goals in the game for the Trojans. In women's soccer, Iowa Lakes tied 1-1 with Iowa Central in an exciting game that went to 2 overtime periods. Iowa Western women beat Scott 5-0 in the conference matchup. Forward Celia Jimenez scored 2 goals in the game. In cross country, Iowa Central men and women's teams both finished 2nd in the Woody Greeno Cross Country Invitational. Iowa Western was also at the same invitational, with the men finishing 11th and the women finishing 14th. Finally, we have the ICCAC JUCO Jamboree happening this Saturday, October 5th, at the University of Northern Iowa. Clinton, Ellsworth, Iowa Central, Iowa Lakes, Kirkwood, Marshalltown, Nyack, Northeast, Southeastern, and Southwestern will all be representing the ICCAC this weekend. Games will start at noon and run until 5 p.m. on 6 different courts at the Wellness and Recreation Center. All teams will play 3 games. General admission is $5 and recruitment packets are $40. Go online to www.iccac.org to see the full schedule for Saturday. Check us out online once again at www.iccac.org for more scores from this weekend. Also, follow us on Twitter at ICCAC Sports for up-to-date scores and more.